Hi dear Leos. I was stoked to see the number of views for the September reading. Truly, 17,000 views. That blew my mind, really. I appreciate your contribution and support to my channel. But at the same time, preparing for this reading, I was wondering, how are you going to take it if the news aren't as good as those in September? So I was slightly anxious. Are you going to come back to receive news that might not be as good? Or are you going to just run away thinking that all the news should be good? And that made me consider some of the traits of Leo as a person, as a sign. And that led me to tell you the following: that the true king is only that one who's been through a sufficient number of challenges and battles as to become not only brave, but also wise. Leo has the innate ability to become the king of the jungle. And sometimes a Leo thinks that due to this innate trait, he should easily get up there to the throne, to the CEO position, or to having a smooth road to success. But without the fights and the challenges, he will not be wise enough to be regarded as a true and legitimate king. Back to your last month's reading, I would like you to tell me in comments, how did you manage to handle the conflict with those negative people around you? How bad was the sting of the wasps? And what did you learn in this process of living towards greater happiness? Thank you for that. I appreciate every single comment, and I answer them all. Maybe not in words, but I definitely interact with you in comments. Now, still a bit anxious, I'm gonna shuffle the cards for you for October. And we are both going to be surprised by what they are going to tell us. For beautiful Leos, for October, first card on the floor, Three of Wands. You are now waiting for things to be finalize and to come to fruition. So if you've changed your workplace, you are now signing the papers or waiting for some things to settle. As a challenge, you have the Eight of Wands, which means that for those of you who have already started your new venture, endeavor, or job, you might have quite a few things to solve before you actually settle into your new position or role or place. Maybe you've changed your place. Maybe you've opened a business in another city, or maybe it's the first. Maybe it was the, or you're approaching the grand opening. Or maybe you've, let me see, started a new contract. In any case, you are dealing with a lot of tasks, activities and news. It seems like everybody wants something from you. Well, you can handle it. You are a fire sign and this is a fire symbol, the Eight of Fire. So you're meant to do this. And you are a king, after all, or about to become one. Okay, what could help you is very interesting, a new perspective. Whew. Take some time out to reconsider all the aspects involved in your new project. Not only take time out, but try to see things through different lenses. Okay, I would like to clarify before we go to, all right, and the moon again. What is this? The third month in a row when you get the moon as an advice or support card? Okay. Whew. Leo, you're definitely on point with your instinct and your intuition. What do we have here? The Page of Swords, the Three of Cups. We don't know yet if they have any meaning. Actually, I don't know which one to keep, but I think they were glued together by accident, so we're gonna see. Okay, what else does Leo have to know for October? How should they prepare for the challenges that are coming towards them in their new role or place or relationship or relationships? Maybe you have new colleagues. You changed jobs, you have new colleagues. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see. So, anything else to know about the challenges that they are most likely to encounter? Okay. I'm going to put all the cards on the table as they come. I don't know if that's a challenge or that's a promise. We'll see. Challenges for Leos, if there are any more, come out now. If not, I would like to know advice. Okay. Advice, the Queen of Pentacles. All right. Advice for Leos for October, advice for Leos for October, advice for Leos for their new job, business, contract, position, place. Advice, please. Ah, too many, too many. Too many, too many. Dear Leo, stay focused. Come on. Stay focused while I'm shuffling. I know you might think, yeah, but I'm listening to this way longer. Yes, but the cards know in advance who's going to come and watch this reading. So, okay, this is it for now. Let me just turn this. Unbelievable. This was not it. This came earlier with the Queen of Pentacles and I discarded it because they came together and I didn't want to take two cards, not being sure. And then it came back again. So it's clearly a message for you. Right. Disregard the arrangement of the cards on the table for a moment, because obviously I have more columns than here, but we have the following. Your advice for this month is again to rely on your intuition and instinct. And also this card to me means, just bear with me for a second, my phone's about to die. And I seem to have lost the charging cable. Wonderful. Here it was. Yeah, I wish I had a room dedicated to just doing my readings and my counseling sessions. Unfortunately, I don't, so I have to move things around. And that means that sometimes I might encounter these silly technical issues, such as where's the stuff that I need when I need it. And some readers would say that this, whatever happens in a reading, might actually happen to the people that the reading is made for during the month of the reading. So if you're somehow struggling with finding your stuff, whatever that means, in the month of October, then you just had a preview. This reading got slightly delayed because I couldn't find something that was necessary to have to perform it, which should have been there from the very beginning, but the circumstances were less than ideal, so I didn't have it when I needed it. So you might feel like this during October with this 8 of Wands. Now back to your advice. I was talking about the moon. The moon is related to feminine intuition, and instinct, and also things that happen during the night. You might be up at night, and that's when you might have the clarity needed to solve these challenges. Let me know if any of you are actually working at night or spending time at night to clarify the situation and to make the plan for the month. The Hanged Man matches the energy of the moon very well, because that might be the only time out in which there is no interference and nobody's disturbing your thinking process. And again, as you can see, something is not working perfectly technically, as my camera doesn't show the whole picture and doesn't focus very well. Maybe that's a message for you. Maybe that is a message for you. Also, I will play with the exposure a bit. Let's see, you might have to do this during October. You might have to twist and change a little bit here, a little bit there, to make things suitable for you and more comfortable. This is, amongst others, this is a card of comfort. It is important for her to sit comfortably on her throne. But you seem to be challenged in October. However, disregarding these interferences and imperfections of the process, you have here some very good cards which confirm that you have arrived in a better place than you were, or that you are about to. It seems you are receiving the money, or some money, and yet you can paint now an image of your perfect life. Why I say paint? Because these two people painted in the sky, which means it's first in their imagination, but they have good reasons to believe that it's solid and it will last. And this, the Queen of Pentacles, I don't like the exposure, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna twist it again. Conditions are always imperfect, my dears. No matter how much we try, there will still be interferences and inconveniences in everything and everywhere. The important thing is not to take them too seriously. So at this moment, I am asking you not to take this too seriously, but stick with this reading, stick with this process. You will see it through. You are here of your own volition. You're here because you want to see what is going on in October. Because in the end, the content is much more important than the form, the shape. That says focus on what's really important for October. Now, Knight of Pentacles to Queen of Pentacles. This is a progression. The Knight is bringing the opportunity to the Queen. This could be the person who comes with an offer, with a project, with a deal towards you, respectively, you accepting the offer and the deal. I'd really like to know how this pans out in your life. You had victory last month, and this is probably a continuation. The concrete actions that happen after you have proven yourself. To wrap it up, you are getting some financial benefits here in October, which help you paint the image of the future that you want. Some news and clarity with regards to what you are expecting. You are dealing with new people, or you are dealing with colleagues, collaborators, partners. You come together, make sure that when you do, things are lined up for that meeting, yeah? And it will help you a lot if for a change in October, you would take some time or put some time purposely towards getting greater clarity on the matter. Put some time aside, maybe even do some exercises such as wearing different hats. You know, there are some exercises, I don't remember the name of that psychologist, Gustave Le Bon, perhaps, with the thinking hats. It's a very good exercise to do if you want to make sure that you covered all the angles. Because you want stability, and in the month of October, you need to show yourself as being very grounded, very practical, and very calm. These are the qualities that people expect from you. As a follow-up, as a consequence of receiving this offer, they expect you to behave as this very wise and very grounded queen. So if you jump up and down, or if you get a bit too excited or a bit too nervous over this change, only show it to your close circle of friends. Don't let your emotions show when you are in a public setting, such as an event, a conference, or getting together with your new colleagues. When you are with them, just be friendly and make sure that you stress the benefits of teamwork. We are here to make this good thing happen. Kind of, that's the attitude to embrace and to put on display when you're in a public setting. Yes, you need to know how to deal with the change. And again, when you're alone at night, try to wear different hats when there are no distractions. Take some quiet time and investigate. You carry the light at this moment. You carry the light for yourself. But as a leader, you have to transform this light that only you can see into a visible and tangible asset that everyone can see. Now, let me just mention before closing that there are no negative cards in your October reading. Yay! I am so happy about it. I told you I was slightly concerned about how are you going to take it, but actually there's a positive message for you here, which tells me that you're pretty much the same people that came in September. It's a continuation of the story for you, and I'm glad because you are winners and you are definitely moving towards greater abundance. Congratulations for using your instincts and your intuition, and wow them in October. That's all I can say. If you have new colleagues, partners, and my wish for you is that you manage to wow them with your maturity and your pragmatic sense and your team spirit. Come back in November. If you didn't subscribe, please do it now. And most importantly, I need your comments and I need your likes, or else I will fall down on the list on the 5th, the 6th, the 7th page of YouTube, and it will be very difficult for everybody to find my November reading. So do interact with me in a way or another, your preferred method. Congratulations, Leo. Good luck. See you in November. If you want a personal reading or advice, if you feel like you need more clarity, if this is not enough to answer your questions, then take a session with me. Bye.